Welcome to Reddit YT, the place where true suspense and chilling stories come to life. Tonight, we bring you a story that will keep you on the edge of your seat. A story about a bus ride at midnight, a journey into the unknown, and a night Daniel will never forget. So, sit back, turn off the lights, and prepare yourself for the ride of your life. Have you ever taken a bus so late that the city outside no longer felt familiar? That night Daniel did, and he never made it back home. It was 12:07 a.m. Daniel had just missed the last train. The streets were silent except for the faint sound of a bus approaching in the distance. He sighed with relief. But as the bus pulled in, something felt off. The windows were fogged from the inside, and the driver didn't say a word. He just stared and motioned for Daniel to come in. The bus was old and worn, with paint peeling from the sides. The engine rumbled in a way that felt alive, almost breathing. Daniel hesitated for a moment, feeling a chill run down his spine, but he had no other choice. He stepped inside. The air inside the bus was damp and smelled metallic, like old coins or blood. Daniel walked down the aisle and chose a seat near the back. The bus hissed, and the doors shut behind him with a heavy thud. Outside, there were no familiar streets, no buildings, no lights, just darkness. The windows looked like black mirrors, reflecting the dim glow of the flickering interior lights. Then he noticed the man sitting in front of him disappeared. One moment he was there and the next gone. The seat wasn't just empty, it was dry and untouched, like no one had ever been there. Daniel blinked, thinking he must be imagining things. But when he looked again, the seat remained empty. Panic began to rise in his chest. Daniel stood, his heart pounding, and walked toward the front. "Hey, did you see that? Someone just vanished," he shouted. The driver didn't answer. He just kept staring at the road ahead. Slowly he turned his head and Daniel caught a glimpse of his face. Pale skin, black eyes, and a smile that didn't belong to a human. "You shouldn't be here," the driver said, his voice low and unnatural. Daniel yanked at the doors, but they wouldn't open. "Stop the bus, let me out," he screamed. The driver's smile grew wider, showing sharp, jagged teeth. "Everyone must reach the last stop," the driver said calmly, unnaturally. Daniel froze. He looked around at the other passengers. Their eyes were hollow, their skin pale. One woman turned her head slowly and grinned, revealing teeth like broken glass. "We've been waiting for you," she whispered. The bus started moving again, faster this time. Daniel ran to the window and pressed his face against it, trying to see where they were going. But there was nothing outside. No street, no buildings, no signs of life, just endless blackness. The passengers began to rise from their seats, moving toward him. They didn't walk like normal people. Their movements were jerky, unnatural, almost like they were being pulled by invisible strings. Daniel backed away, heart racing, trapped between the approaching figures and the driver's unblinking stare. The bus screeched to a stop in front of a cemetery. Daniel's stomach dropped. The gate read, "Everwood Cemetery, established 1896. He could see fog curling over the gravestones, thick and cold. The passengers started stepping off, disappearing into the mist, leaving Daniel alone in the middle of the aisle. The driver turned to him, still smiling. "End of the line," he said. Daniel ran to the window and tried to break it, hitting the glass with his fists, but it wouldn't budge. Outside there was nothing but black void. Panic consumed him as he realized there was no escape. The last thing he heard before darkness swallowed him completely was a whisper. "Next stop. Forever." The next morning, bus number 23 was found abandoned. No driver, no passengers. Nothing inside the bus except one thing on the last seat, a wristwatch stuck at 12:07 a.m. Would you take the midnight bus? Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that will keep you awake at night. We have many more mysterious, thrilling, and unforgettable tales coming your way. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and remember, some rides are better left untraveled.